Friends, good evening. Today I would like to do an important video about Mars, the planet Mars, Kuja, Mangal. So Mars is a planet of energy. He's a commander. He is a military man. Mars has got a lot of significance in our horoscope. Wherever Mars is placed, thus that house gains a lot of attention. So Mars is known for determination. Mars is known for vitality. Mars is known for strength. Mars is known for courage. Mars is known for discipline. So that's why he is exalted in the 10th house, which is Capricorn. He's an exalted sign for Mars because it's an earthy sign. So Mars gains maximum strength in Capricorn sign, which is 10th house. Usually Mars does very well in Kendra houses, very powerful in Kendra houses, and in the 10th house he attains Digbala. Not only he is auspicious, Mars being in 10th house, he attains Digbala. Okay, Mars with Jupiter combination, the mutual aspect of Mars with Jupiter or association of Mars and Jupiter, it forms an auspicious yoga called Guru Mangal Yoga. So who is Jupiter? Jupiter is a minister. And what is Mars? Mars is a commander. When these two personalities, when they meet, when they talk together, what happens? That's the energy, it is going to bring, it is going to give you. And Mars with Moon, it produces another auspicious yoga called Chandramangal Yoga, which is a yoga for wealth and general well-being also. So especially Mars in Kendras, like Mars in first house, Mars in fourth house, Mars in seventh house, Mars in 10th house, makes a person a dynamic personality. Very courageous he is. If Mars is exalted, he produces one great yoga, which is Sri Ramachandra, the Lord Ramachandra, he has in his chart, which is a Ruchika Mahapurusha yoga. The Mars people, they are very healthy. They are like athletes. If you see the people who are very successful as athletes, bodybuilders, wrestlers, and chasers, riders. So all this energy is given by Mars, inflated by Mars. And also, these people are very healthy because Mars is for vitality. They don't, usually fall sick. So a person who has a Ruchika Mahapurusha Yoga, when Mars is in exalted side or in own house, in Kendra, then this yoga is produced. So if a person has Ruchika Mahapurusha Yoga, then the person is a noble man, he's an entrepreneur, he's a very strong-headed person. He's very a person of determination. So they possess high Sankalpa Shakti, the willpower. And Mars in the Ruchika Mahapurusha Yoga make a person a very good entrepreneur. He leads, big mass of, people. And Mars has significance in every walk of our life. Because if you see all real estate, purchase of land and sale and purchase of lands, plots, all these are governed by Mars. So if there is any hidden treasure, unless the Mars has connection with 4th house or 8th house, so it's impossible to trace a hidden treasure. If you see the lives of our ancient people, or like our ancestors, so they used to live in forest kind of place. So that time there was no infrastructure and development. They used to live in a place which is densely surrounded by trees, forests, gardens. So lot of snakes used to survive. So after modernization has come, deforestation has come, All the snakes, they lost their existence, their survival. So they are right now these days they are only supposed to stay in forest, deep forest. They don't come out. They have a big threat from humans. And all doshas, all sins related to snakes, the sarpas, they are seen from Mars. Actually, Mars is Lord of all Sarpagana. Even though Rahu and Ketu, and up to some extent Mercury also, because Mercury owns Aslesha star, which is a Sarpa Nakshatra. So Mars lead all these energies. So in any horoscope, uh, the position of Mars, the Mars has to be in a very good position for a person to fight against odds, to be courageous, to be deterministic, to be assertive. Especially Mars in first house, second house, fourth house, eighth house, seventh house, 12th house, he produces this Mangala Yoga. So he creates some problems related to marriage, he delays marriage, and after marriage he creates marital problems. If fourth house or fifth house is connected with Mars, then definitely there is an issue with pregnancy. And seventh house is connected with Mars. If our Mars is positioned in seventh house, the person's spouse become quarrelsome. If Mars goes into eighth house, so eighth house is a house of mysticism, occult. So Mars is a fiery planet, a commander. When he gets into that eighth house, then he does a deep dive. Mars in ninth house, it indicates the guru and the fatherly figure of Mars nature. They are very commanding. The person who has Mars in ninth house, he serves guru. They are who are very serious, rude, and commander kind of nature. Even the father also. The Mars in 10th house is very auspicious, is very good for career. In fact, very famous and greatest lawyers, they have this combination, because Mars is the one um, who has the ability to fight, talk, argue, okay, for justice. So Mars in 11th house is again very good, because Mars is a Malefic planet, so he does very well in 3, 6, 11. So Mars in 11th house, this guy becomes a leader of big union. He is very good at sports. If Mars is connected with the fifth house, because fifth house is known for creativity, amusement, sports, unless the Mars auspicious connection with sixth house happens, the person can't be a famous sportsman. Like also the greatest dancers, if you see Prabhudeva, Michael Jackson, Chiranjeevi, they either have exalted Mars or Mars in great dignity. And athletes, if you see Sachin Tendulkar, so Mars produces great sportsmen, athletes. So in any individual chart, if you want to see, is the person is courageous, can fight against all the odd circumstances and stand up, you have to see the position of Mars. And all commanders, strict coaches, mentors, they are of a Mars driven people. They are in your chart. Suppose your ninth house is connected with Mars, then you have a very strict boss. So ideally, the coach, the boss, the manager, they have to be very strong, very assertive, very strict to mentor their subordinates. Of course, Mars is a fiery planet, is a malefic planet, so he always creates disputes, conflicts with people. So if you see the intent of the nature of the Kujadosha formed because of Mars, Mars in seventh house makes the person quarrelsome. Either his marriage is delayed or he fights with his spouse. In eighth house is a life after marriage, marital bliss, sexuality is seen from eighth house. So Mars actually is that the position of Mars in eighth house is not supposed to be good. And Mars in ascendant, that he is a very dynamic, energetic person. He says, anything is achievable, I can do anything. And they possess high levels of hemoglobin. And Mars also is known as Bhatrukaraka. So for in your horoscope, so if you fall short of energy, courage, that you feel like that, then it is important that you need to activate Mars. You should not fight with your siblings. A person who has very good relationship with their siblings, because Mars is Bhatrukaraka, the Mars does well for those people. And also the Mars driven people, like suppose Mars is weak in your chart, so I experimented this with many people. If you make them buy a small plot, just 100 gauge plot, their life will flourish like anything. Because this Earth, Mars, and the siblings, all these are connected. And Mars is a military commander. The Mars Jupiter, the Mars Sun Jupiter combination people, like they are highly political people. They are highly they are at very executive level, and they do power play. And Mars also represents local government, a state government. For you to get employed as a state government agent, employee, a state government job, the position of Mars has a saying in addition to Sun. Mars makes a person very industrious, hardworking. But the thing here is, wherever Mars is positioned in your chart, if you have Jupiter aspect, that enhances Mars quality, because Jupiter is a divine guidance, is a controlling force. He makes sure everything is in right balance. So Mars is a planet of fiery nature and aggression. So the Jupiter aspect on Mars produces very balanced personality. And with respect to career, the connection of Mars with Saturn, that gives a promising career. Because what is Mars? Mars is initiation. He pushes you, he drives you to take the task and complete it. So Saturn is a slow moving planet, but the good thing is Saturn is a karma karaka, jivanapai karaka. So when these two are connected, so they make them very good employees. So they continue to pursue many opportunities in the area of career, wherever they are, whether they are in IT. And also Mars represents electronics, electricals, and some sort of IT jobs also. That's why Mars gets exalted in Saturn's house in Capricorn, because this is one of the prominent kendras from natural zodiac. And from Capricorn he aspects Aries, his own sign, so which is very auspicious. And also Mars plays a prominent role in a woman's chart, a girl's chart, because Mars is karaka for husband. Mars is karaka for marriage. Jupiter Jupiter is Karka for husband, Mars is Karka for marriage. So the connection of Mars and Jupiter energies is essential for anyone to have a flourishing marriage, a partner. And Jupiter is capable of balancing the Mars aggressive and fiery nature. He always controls Mars if Jupiter aspects. Mars has very very good qualities, but also he brings some negative qualities because he's a fiery amorphic planet. And people who have Mars debilitated, Mars makes a person an introvert, a person of inferiority complex if it is debilitated. A Mars exalted person, he possesses high esteem. A Mars in Setru Kshetra, in a inimical house, always creates a turmoil in relationship with brothers. So this is all my analysis about Mars. So if you are looking for detailed information about planet Mars, Kuja, Mangal, please do visit my website. I have mentioned at length and in detail about qualities of Mars and the results of Mars when he is placed in certain houses. If you like the video, click the bell button and subscribe to it. Thank you.